Well, if it looks as though I'm having a good time, I'm not. Very short on funds. I've been wronged in innumerable ways. I need to hire a lawyer. I need to ensure that I get an MRI to see these implants, and from there, I'll be in a much better position. I'll have proof that I'm not just some defective throwback, So I've suffered a series of misfortunes recently. I've been sabotaged in many different ways. My computer was wiped. I need to either restore it or get a new one, or otherwise I cannot put together some of the very well edited videos which I have in the past. I really have some grand ambitions, in the realm of documentaries, in the realm of short films. There's a lot I would like to do, and I simply suffer from a lack of funds. I just scrape by and I barely survive. That's the deal. And so I need another camera. Just something capable of, good quality, video, maybe 4000 HD. I'd like that, I'd like to be able to afford one of those one day. But in the meantime, something cheap, unhackable, camera without a Wi-Fi connection, And just a lot of little things, they come up. I barely keep my head above water. I'm trying to do a lot of research, and I'm trying to write these books about my experience as an MK Ultra subject. It's been horrific. They're trying to suppress me. They tried to that's what the wiping of my computer was about. They don't want their methodologies revealed. They don't want their techniques revealed. They don't want their technologies reverse engineered. I want to do all that and more. There are a number of inventions which I need. I need to be working in a safe space, though. That and put up defenses that or just someplace. I need to go someplace safe where I can work on those things. And I need to have a little money so it makes it easier to collaborate with people, and I can keep my stress level down a little bit, and because I'm telling you, folks, it's very, 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 very difficult to cope with all this, and having been programmed, and having your whole life examined, all these potential paths and all these injunctions set up. And they know where you're going to be, and with a high probability. I mean, you could roll a 20-sided die. You could do some divination or whatever. It doesn't matter. They know about that. I told them. I told the CIA. I told some of these people in this eugenics cult. Working for the CIA, getting paid to torment children. For all kinds of purposes. For data mining and engineering and all kinds of stuff, and using them as human intelligence collection units, walking, talking surveillance cameras, etc., etc. So it makes it very tough, folks. You're not seeing the inside. You don't get to know the inside story. I've written a lot about it. Because I want to reveal all this. I want to reveal this hidden world, which really cuts to the real heart of the matter, and says a lot about what it is to be alive during this time. It says a lot about the future. Depends on it, folks. It really does. I'm being totally honest here, totally honest and open. It is a battle between good and evil. I want you to support my campaign for truth, for justice, for a better tomorrow. You know, and it really, really does matter. And it really, really, really does matter. So if you can look inside yourself, look deep inside yourself and say, well, you know, I can contribute a little something to this guy, you know, so that he can maybe accomplish some of these things that he wants to do. You know, I've been thwarted in the past, you know, different online businesses, different businesses I tried to get started. I've been thwarted. You know, I ran into this network of people and I've been hacked. 1,000 things have happened to me. 1,000 things have happened to me. It is so diabolical. It is so completely diabolical what they are able to do, folks. And I want to reveal that to you. I mean, this is some of some of these books that I'll be putting out are some of the most valuable books that you could read in the modern age. Some of the most valuable books. You know, I see a lot of people out there, you know, a lot of artists out there, you know, trying to reveal, you know, in little pieces and easy to digest pieces, you know, some of these truths, you know. I can see it. I can see what they're getting at. But can you? And maybe what they're doing is, you know, sort of kind of safe and it's acceptable and it's sweetened and it's, you know, got some digestive enzymes and some, you know, some stuff added to it that, yeah, anyway, it's just... Oh, it was long fermented, or it was just, right. But in the end, you're not getting the nitty gritty. You know, you're not getting the nuts and bolts. It's not exactly utilizable. You know, it just goes in one end and out the other. You know, just passes right through, for the most part. But what I'm trying to do is so much more comprehensive, you know, so I want you to help me out here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Here we are. This is the Willamette River. It flows south, or it flows north, right? Or yeah, it's flowing north. It's flowing north. It goes out of, meets the Columbia in Portland. Just saw a catfish, you know. I threw a rock at its head. You know, that's how desperate I get sometimes, folks. I harvest roadkill. You know, when I was living out in the country, I would harvest roadkill all the time. You know. I get desperate, folks. You know, you know, I need to spend more of my time, you know, just devoted to a creative process, devoted to writing, devoted to making really good quality content. You know, for YouTube, other sites, BitChute, Reddit. You know, they won't let me post on Reddit for some reason, though. I mean, there's just so much I've run into. You know. All right. Please help me. Thank you.